Hello, America. iBankerU. Stand by for news. The Great Reset. For a few years now, we have been hearing about Agenda 2030, the Great Reset, central banking digital currencies, the mark of the beast, that kind of thing. What is all this? What does it mean? What are its foundational origins? How do we prepare? Let's examine. The global central planners are coming for your zero. They want to wipe the slate clean, but they are not doing it for you. They are doing it to you. These are not the good guys in the story. The end goal being pursued is to ensure you never own a square inch of this earth again. You got that? The goal is for you to return to literal serfdom. The Great Reset is the ultimate predatory trade. It's a counterfeit of the oldest financial law in human history. And if you do not know the difference between the Great Reset and the biblical jubilee, you are about to sign away your family's future for a bowl of digital pottage. And now, the rest of the story. Today, we're reading the ledger of the end. Here's the rest of the story on the war for your sovereignty. 5,000 years ago, the Jubilee was not a suggestion. It was a circuit breaker for tyranny. Every 50 years, the ledger was cleared. But look at the terms. Debt did not just vanish. The land went back to the original owners. It was a reset designed to make the family stronger than the state. It was a decentralization of power that turned every man back into a king of his own domain. But now, let's look at the counterfeit. The Great Reset being bandied about in Davos. They promise to clear the debt also. But read the fine print. In their version, the debt vanishes, but the ownership never returns to you. You become a permanent tenant in a world of your grandfather's built. They take away the liability, but they keep the asset. This is why I tell you short the collapse. To short this reset is to refuse their hollow mercy. It means acquiring the assets that the Jubilee was meant to protect, the land, the tools, the means of survival. While the masses are cheering for the debt forgiveness, the elite are quietly buying the soil under your feet. Fun fact, guess who the 5 largest private farmland owners are in the United States today? All right, well, let's look. Number 5, the Fanjul family. 160,000 acres, owners of Florida crystals, the dominant force in American sugarcane. Number 4, Galen Lawrence, 165,000 acres in the Midwest, primarily corn and soybeans, the foundation of so much of the food that we all eat. Number 3, the Offutt family, 190,000 acres, the largest potato growers in the U.S. Ever go to the frozen section and buy those potatoes? Good chance it was theirs. Number 2, Stuart and Linda Resnick, 197,000 acres, owners of the Wonderful Company. Ever eat a pistachio, almonds, much of the citrus fruit we buy in the produce section? A lot of it theirs. And number 1, Bill Gates, 248,000 agricultural acres. Mr. IT Revolution is buying up farmland? Why is that? How does that make sense? What does he know that you and I maybe don't? And what should we learn from that? The Great Reset is about management. The biblical jubilee is about liberty. One makes you a ward of the state. The other makes you a master of your own destiny. The ledger of this dying empire is open, and you can see the signatures. You can see the transfer of wealth happening in real time. And don't be the one who trades his inheritance for happiness and a rental agreement. Be the one who holds the key when the paper burns. Plan the trade, protect the family, short the collapse. And now you know, the rest of the story of what a great reset is versus a biblical jubilee. Don't get trapped, and certainly don't cheer for it. Build that stack. iBankerU. Good day.